to be a positive person. I promise to be responsible for my own learning and behavior. I promise to do my individual best. I promise to demonstrate honesty, and I promise to include everyone.
Happy Friday and welcome to the Friday Mini Rap.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Andrew. And we're your mini rappers for the week. Hey Sarah, why did the Witches cancel their baseball game?
I don't know, Andrew. Why?
Because they couldn't find their bats.
Oh, I get it. Well, Andrew, do you know why witches wear name tags?
I don't know.
So they always know which is which.
This week we are celebrating 4th and 5th grade. Give them a high five if you see them.
And here are our birthdays from this last week.
Willa P and KB on October 18th.
Aubrey O and 1A on October 19th.
Andy H and 5A on October 21st.
Zayden R and 3B on October 22nd.
Angel C and 3B on October 28th.
And Tasha R and KB on October 29th.
Happy birthday, everyone. Let's take a look at our super readers for the week.
Brayden B in 2nd grade reached 10,000 words.
KB and Avery H in 3rd grade and Ethan L in 4th grade made it all the way to 50,000 words.
Reaching 100,000 words are Molly R in 3rd grade and Camilla K and Moragana K in 5th grade.
Easton T and Jack C in 5th grade reached 250,000 words this week.
And finally, in 3rd grade, Brianna W made it all the way to 500,000 words. Great work, everybody.
This week there was a scare when a monster was seen entering the dance floor. It turned out to be just a boogeyman out for a night of boogieing.
Witnesses report he was doing the mash, the monster mash.
I heard it caught on in a flash.
Casper the ghost tripped on the playground, and when Miss Hunter ran over to check on him, he was crying and he said, "I got a boo-boo."
Reportedly, a herd of local cows recently got turned into werewolves.
It was because of the full moon.
Alrighty, Garfield, that's a wrap on this week's mini rap. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Sarah.
Have a great Friday.
Rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash.
he did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard
He
smash.
did the mash.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. My monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my
He
surprise,
did the mash.
he did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard
He
smash.
did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my
He
electrodes.
did the mash.
They did the monster
The
mash.
monster mash.
It was a graveyard
He
smash.
did the mash.
They caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sound. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker
He
5.
did the mash.
They played the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
played the mash.
They caught on in a
They
flash.
played the mash.
They played the monster mash. Out of his coffin, Drax's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?"
It's now the mash.
It's now the monster mash.
The monster mash.
And it's a
Hey, good morning, Garfield. How are you? I am. You're like, where's Mr. Clyber? It's very dark where he's at. It's true. It is very early. A small story to tell you. So I am kind of on a special little trip today with my family. Mrs. Kleiber, my wife, is a teacher. I don't know if you know that or not. She teaches 6th grade math. And my youngest daughter, Ava Jo, and her go to a different school. So she teaches at Resurrection in Windsor. And their fall break is this week. And so as part of their fun week, we decided to take a day to day and not to go to a beach like a normal family. No. Where do you think Mr. Kleiber and his family would go? Right? To find snow. We did. We went on a mission to find snow. And dude, y'all, I found it. I had to drive in traffic for a while. And I know it's very dark out here, but I found snow. There's some on the ground right there. And I'm sure you can't see it in the trees behind me because, it's 6 a.m. But I'll throw up a picture of there. I am in snow. So anyway, I'm going to try to bring some back for you all because I know you love it as much as I do. So there we go. We have celebrations today. One, you've got the Colorado Ballet coming to school today. That's fantastic. I'm excited for you guys to see that. I want to remind you, if I may, just to show your very best show etiquette and pride at that event, right? There's the wrap-up, celebrations and baglout, hoo-hoo-hoos, which are fantastic. But when that ballet is in, I want you to show incredible respect and pride to those performers because that's just... that's the heart of Garfield, to show that kind of respect. So thank you in advance for that. But let's go ahead and kick in then to our classroom celebrations, and I've got them in front of me, and I'll put them in front of you as well. From Mrs. Burke in 5th grade. By the way, wonderful photos that I got to see of you all and the different projects that you've been doing to everybody on your doors. Fantastic. But from Mrs. Burke in 5B, for pride, Sarah always comes to school excited to learn and radiates positivity all day long. For respect and responsibility, Kaylee diligently writes her assignments in her planner each and every day. She uses her class time to get her assignments done and will work at home to finish them if needed. She asks questions and works hard in class. Individual best Camilla always gives her best effort in all she undertakes. She takes pride in quality of her work and gives her best effort in all she does throughout the day in all of her classes. For demonstrating truth, Moragana admits her mistakes and will tell you the truth. She has built trust with her peers and with her teachers. And for including everyone, Nevea is someone who greets everyone and shows she deeply cares about everyone from younger students and even teachers. And a little bit more continued from Mrs. Burke. Great job to 5B Showcase Drama Club members Gabe, Reese, and Camilla for learning their lines and showing up to practice and trying their best. And a special shout out to all 5th graders for their hard work on our double vision project last week. Let's move on down the hall to Miss Spidell in 4th grade, who wants to welcome new Grizzlies Eric and Zayden. We're glad to have you. And our 4th graders have been owning the phrase, "We have grit and we don't quit." We are very proud of all the 4th graders. Pearl and Jaden B are showing ownership in circ writing. Both recently got their first 4s in class on their circ paragraph writing. They persevered and went beyond expectations. Jaden A, Noah, Lyric, Riley, Pearl, Salve, Ethan, Danica, Jasenia, Joshua, and Isaac have passed all their iReady reading lessons in October with 100% scores. This takes patience, perseverance, and grit, y'all. Dylan, Jaden, James, Riley, Isaac, Salve, and Jasenia consistently follow the Pride rules. They do the right thing when no one is watching. They are showing ownership of their behavior at school. And finally, Dylan, Eddie, Danica, and Ari came back from their 4-day weekend with most, if not all, of their late work completed. They were responsible and own their learning. I'll wrap up my celebrations this morning down at the end of the hallway with Mr. Thomas in 5A, who's proud that each day we expect the best of each other and with the time we have. So 5A, you have grit and we don't quit. We got a special little quote up there from Gandalf. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. And it's great advice for that particular class. So thank you. All right, I will close out this morning by telling you that, yes, we are excited for Halloween on Monday. But here's what I want you to remember. It is a school day, so I want you to come dressed for school on that particular day, okay? Come dressed to learn and do your best job. Yes, we're going to have some fun and celebrate that day like a school probably should because, hey, it's Halloween and it's lots of fun. But come as a student, and then you'll get to leave as the Ghoulie Goblin or whatever costume you have to go trick-or-treating that evening. And we'll do our parade starting at 2:30, 2:40 that afternoon. Okay, so have a wonderful weekend, Grizzlies. Happy Friday to you. We will see you, at the ballet and in the hallways and the cafeteria, and just enjoy your day. Bye bye.